I have officially quit my job. I've officially handed in my notice. I'm very soon going to be unemployed. I'm not going to go into the reasons as to why I've quit my job, but it was just well overdue. I should have left ages ago. I kind of dragged out leaving, I think. It was just no longer serving me. So I have quit my job, and I'm in a very privileged position to be able to do that, because I know a lot of people hate their job and they have to keep their job because otherwise obviously they don't have an income. So it is a little bit scary, because obviously soon I'm not going to have a stable income because I will technically be unemployed. It's the first vlog where I will be showing you what I get up to as a content creator. So because I've now quit my job and I suddenly have a lot more time on my hands because I no longer work a 9 to 5. I used to do YouTube obviously as like a hobby, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok as sort of like an additional hobby that I would film either on weekends or in the evenings. But now obviously I have the daytime free as well, so I'm going to be dedicating a lot of time to growing my social media, getting myself in a good as possible position, dedicating more time, energy and effort into growing my YouTube, growing my Instagram, growing my socials in general. I am basically just going to show you guys in this vlog hopefully a little bit of behind the scenes and what that sort of entails, because I think it's kind of interesting personally. Now I'm going to be unemployed very soon. I thought I'd take this opportunity to try and make some helpful content out of it for you guys. So I'm filming this on a Monday and I'm going to try and film the week for you, so it seemed fitting to start filming it on a Monday. Let's go back to this morning where, to be fair, I did actually wake up later than I had hoped, but that is very on brand for me. So first things first, I'm actually going to light this gingerbread cookie candle. I've obviously like had breakfast, had a coffee and everything. Oh, mate, this smells so good. I wish you could smell it. Oh, not me accidentally blowing that out by breathing on it. I went and it's, what a dumb bitch. To be honest, I do the majority of my work just sat in the living room. I literally just have my laptop and I've put like a pillow underneath it so it's like a better height for me. I do have like a table, but it's actually like awkwardly high, so I rarely use it. I also do have a desk on that side of the room, but it's currently covered in books. Basically this morning I have just been editing a thumbnail for a new video that I recently uploaded, where I basically taste test Harry Potter candy, and I edit my thumbnails on PicMonkey. I think you can get a free 7-day trial. Typically you do have to pay for a subscription, but basically I don't pay for a subscription. The reason why you pay is so you can get extra features, but I find that I don't need these features, so I'm happy to just have the free version of it and then screenshot the final product rather than download it. So that's a little workaround if you would like to use PicMonkey but not pay for it. Another good website to make thumbnails is Canva. Canva, again, you can use the free version or you can use a paid subscription version, and obviously it offers different things. Typically when I'm making a thumbnail, like when I'm filming the actual video, I will get whatever props I'm using for the video or get whatever items that the video is about. Like say for example in this situation, basically picked up all the food, took a little selfie of me basically with these products, and then I'm going to use that as my base for the thumbnail. All of the additional features I sort of add afterwards, so I've added extra food items that I couldn't physically hold in the video just to show like the range of food that we're talking about in this video. Then obviously try to add a sort of like jazzy title to make people want to click on the video. PicMonkey I found is very easy to use, really user friendly. It doesn't really require much software knowledge. To be honest, you just kind of need to use your initiative. I would like to use a picture of this honey jukes or butter toffee. I'm going to crop out a bit of the image that I would like to use. You know what I will sometimes do as well? If someone's uploaded like a similar video, or you know they have a similar video idea, I will literally search for their video on YouTube and look at what thumbnail they've used and basically take inspiration from that, which I think is absolutely fine, obviously, as long as you're not like copying anyone. So I've just found a picture of the Honey Jukes logo, so I'm going to add that to my thumbnail as well. Thumbnails are honestly really important in my opinion because it's the first impression of the video. It can be really hard to get a thumbnail right as well and get it for the right target audience.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine.
That thumbnail has now been made. It's very busy, there's a lot happening, but I find that that tends to help my videos a little bit when there's a lot going on. Some people, that is the opposite. Some people, they look like really clear, simple, minimalistic designs for a thumbnail, but evidently I don't think that works for me as well, but I could be wrong. I'm currently at the tram. It's about 1 o'clock. The tram is due to be here in 5 minutes. As you can tell, I'm all layered up at the moment, and I'm basically just going to an Invisalign appointment because I mentioned in the previous vlog that one of my teeth isn't moving as it should. So fingers crossed this is actually going to start moving in the right direction soon, because it is providing me some difficulties because I have to keep coming back to Birmingham to obviously try and get this sorted. Hopefully this doesn't take too long, because I'd like to do a lot of editing when I get back. Oh, I just treated myself to a meatless chicken burger from Tim's and some waffle fries with some garlic alioli. And if you haven't had that combination, then you need to get to it because it's incredible. I also got a small decaf caramel latte. I'm actually going to have a little walk around Birmingham because usually if I ever come for an Invisalign appointment, I really have to rush, come here and then just get the tram straight back. Have a look around and just get my steps in Birmingham, because it's a nicer place to get your steps in than around my hometown. I love this purple hoodie. I have the exact same one in pink. Love all these joggers as well. I am going to get started on editing a video. I filmed a TikTok water challenge with my boyfriend a few weeks ago, and I'm meant to edit that. Go to my Google Photos, which is basically where all of my photos and videos are backed up. I find the file on Google Photos and then I download it. The next step is obviously to open my editing software, and I use an editing software called OpenShot, and this is a completely free editing software. I would like to improve my editing and my editing skills and my editing capabilities, because the software that I'm using, OpenShot, is quite basic and it's quite limited in what it actually allows you to do. I simply drag and drop them into the software. I'm hoping actually that this doesn't take me too long to edit at all, because the files themselves are actually not very long. Like, this was one of the shortest videos I've probably filmed in a while. Like, it's about 30 minutes of content and it's just a quick sit down video. I would usually attribute about 10 minutes worth of content to about an hour's worth of editing, where you want to cut out like the the awkward bits, like the things that may come across as a little bit boring. But because this one is kind of like more relaxed, it should take me less than 3 hours to edit this 30-minute video. So I'm hoping it maximum takes me like an hour and a half, so I should be able to get all this edited now. The majority of the editing that I do using OpenShot is basically just cutting the clips down to make them more snappy. Like, nobody wants to watch a video full of like lots of awkward silences, do you know what I mean? I like it to be cut as sort of like snappily as possible, so it looks a bit more engaging.
Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak my mind. Oh.
It's quite a few hours later now. I finished editing my video, my water TikTok video. It's now 9 o'clock. I had some dinner, I had a bath, I saw Nick, I did a little bit of cleaning, and now I'm just watching a little bit of Love Island. The way that I'm so comfortable with actively looking like shit on the internet is incredible. Happy Tuesday. I haven't actually vlogged that much today, so I do apologise. I am going to give you a quick recap of the day though. I basically woke up and just got straight into it, so I didn't really actually think about filming, which was not the best. But I woke up about 9:30. Nick actually woke me up with the Starbucks, which was absolutely lovely. I tried a new Starbucks today. I edited a thumbnail for the video that I edited yesterday. It isn't actually like content creator base, but it's just sort of something that I needed to do because some of my friends and I are going to Ibiza this year and we hadn't sorted a hotel yet, so I've just been doing some research trying to figure out one, because basically we want access to the party places but we want to have a break as well, so we don't just want to be in the middle of like San Antonio. It did take a little chunk of time because it was actually a bit more confusing than I thought. After that I actually edited a TikTok, which was like basically required no editing whatsoever. TikToks are super short and simple to edit. I just put that up on my YouTube shorts. I actually then saw Nick for about an hour and a half because Nick just basically didn't have any work to do at work today, which was really unusual for him. So they sort of let him go early. So I actually ended up seeing Nick, which I don't usually do in a work week, obviously, so that was really nice. Just put some dinner in. I'm having some vegan chicken Kievs. They're actually insanely good. I'm actually going to start editing another video which is ranking every book that I read in 2022. I'm not going to get far with this today, but I'm just going to get it started and start making a little bit of a dent into the editing process. Yeah, I'm just going to get editing now whilst I wait for dinner. Seems like it's just going to be like a very heavy editing week. You see, I have to plan some content and then actually film the content. I got an email today saying brand deal that I had with Cherries. They basically gave me £30 to spend on their website and then also gave me a discount code, but they've actually had a budget cut, which means that they can no longer offer a discount code to my followers. So I did film some content for them, which I was going to edit today as well, but that is no longer going ahead, so I'm basically just disregarding that content. I feel like I've not really actually done anything today. I feel like sort of seeing Nick in the middle of the day kind of like messed up my flow a little bit. Happy Wednesday, guys. I have just come back from Nick's house this morning. I've not had a singular drop of water, and so as soon as I wake up in the morning I like to drink loads of water because I'm always super dehydrated. Then have some breakfast and then have a coffee and then get straight on to editing. I just wanted to clarify as well, because I don't think I actually made clear, ignore my face by the way at the moment. My skin seems to be really bad. I am planning on getting another job. Like, I've not just left my job to do like content creation like forever. Like, I'm literally just having a bit of time off doing the whole 9-to-5 work thing, trying to sort of like get myself a little bit ahead. I will be applying for new jobs probably within the next few weeks or so and getting a different job hopefully. This is just, I'm just having a little bit of a break, just trying to enjoy it, just trying to see this as a fun opportunity for me. Just sat here doing my editing. I am drinking this Costa Frappe. It's the chocolate fudge brownie. These ones are really nice. They also have this in caramel swirl. It doesn't even taste that much like coffee, it just tastes like a chocolatey milkshake if I'm being completely honest. It's very saturated, so I don't know if you'll be able to see. There we go, there's me. I got this laptop relatively recently. I was using my work laptop before. It basically ended up breaking on me. I bought myself a new laptop. This is like, it's a HP Pavilion something. It cost about £500. It's also touchscreen as well, which is just cool. Like, it's been a bit of a boring week content wise because it's literally just been editing. I may be getting changed as I speak to you. I have been just smashing out the editing. Now I'm gonna go take myself on a little hot girl walk. Now it's snowing outside, and just get a bit of movement and blood flowing just so I can come back and do some more editing, because just staring at your laptop all day with no external stimulation, i.e. no one to speak to, it's taxing, let's say that. This is kind of what the behind the scenes of my YouTube channel looks like. So this is our dashboard, so we can sort of access everything from here. This is where all of our content exists. This is the main sort of bulk of the analytics, and honestly you can spend hours doing YouTube analytics. It's one of my favourite parts of YouTube. The section is purely for comments in case there are any that you haven't responded to. I don't really ever actually deal with this subtitle section, but I think you can sort of input them yourself. This is the copyright area. In case any of your videos get copyrighted, you'll be requested to take it down. Thankfully I've not got that situation happening here. This is the sort of area where everything monetization happens. We also have an audio library as well, where you're actually able to download copyright free music to include in your videos. Video that I've already uploaded. So if I go to the analytics of my most recent video, which is the video I put up a couple of days ago, you can see that it's got 251 views, 11 hours of watch time. The majority of my traffic looks as though it actually came from YouTube recommending the video. And then if we click on reach, this basically tells us sort of our impressions, i.e. how many times people have seen the thumbnail for this video. The impressions rate is quite high, the click-through rate is quite low, 2%. The click-through rate, generally, you want to be aiming for like around 10%. 180 unique viewers so far, so what that means is some of these viewers have watched the videos a couple times, because obviously there's more views and then there are unique views. It tells you what people have been searching as well to come across this. Then if you click on audience, it also tells you that 68 returning viewers have come to this video. So basically 68 people who regularly watch my channel. I always find this really interesting too, because it says here that 70% of the people who watch this video aren't subscribed and only 29.3% are. That seems to be the case with YouTube a lot. A lot of people will watch your videos but won't subscribe, and 100% of the people who watch this video are female. I do think that's skewed a little bit because some people don't include their gender, but the majority of people were aged between 25 and 34. So I've been editing all day, I've had some dinner, and now it is time for a bath bomb. Happy Saturday everyone! Hello my beautiful eggs. I am just about to curling my hair because I just am absolutely fed up of it and I need to do something that isn't just leaving it on its own. The weather at the moment, absolutely disgusting. There's like severe fog warnings, it's like a freezing point, like it's literally 0 degrees. I've put the glove on the bloody wrong hand. I'm going into Birmingham to meet my two besties, Stacey and Rob, and we're having a fun little catch up. I saw Rob last weekend actually. I went to London and we went to a beer tasting together in Brixton, at the London Beer Lab, and we tried like 10 different beers. We went to DF Tacos afterwards, got some nice burritos, and then we just basically like festered in a pub the next day. But I haven't seen Stacey in a while, which is absolutely ridiculous because she lives so close to me. But anyways, we are going to Damascena for lunch in Birmingham city centre. I've never been to Damascena, but those two have. I think it might be like Middle Eastern food, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, I don't actually know. And then we're going to go to NQ64, I think. But it is all the way in Digbeth. That did not go well. After that, we're going to the comedy club. We're going to the Glee club. I don't know how long I've got. I feel like I've probably got like, oh shit, I've probably got an hour maybe. So I need to hurry up because I pissed about too much this morning. I feel like don't ever do anything to my hair, and I've been sort of feeling a bit like shit about myself lately, like about my appearance and stuff. So I'm hoping that if I do something nice to my hair, it'll make me feel better about myself. I think I'm done. As you can tell, my hair is kind of like crazy at the moment. It's gonna drop, like it's not gonna stay this tight. I did make them quite tight because I'm going to be out for a long time today, so if they drop, hopefully they'll still be kind of curly. And then I have just popped on this little purple cropped, I don't really know what it is. It's kind of like a cardigan material, but like it's not a cardigan. Just some jeans. I'm going to put on my docks, I think, because it's like quite stiffy outside. I'm going to do a pink sweatshirt over this because it matches my pink eyes. Also a jacket, and then also a scarf and gloves because it's literally, I would show you outside, but obviously then you're going to see where I live, but it's just icy as hell. Guys, we had such a fun time yesterday. I didn't vlog very much because, I don't know, it's difficult to vlog with your friends sometimes because you don't want to put them in an awkward position. But we went to Wetherspoons for lunch instead of Damascena because Damascena was like full and it was like a 30-minute wait. And then we walked to Digbeth and we ended up going to a Red Brick Market, which we actually went to the last time we all got together. And it's kind of like this cool market that has like vintage clothes, like arts and crafts and just literally everything. After that we ended up going into Birdie's because we just all fancied a pint, even though I ended up having 2 cocktails in there, so not a pint at all. Birdie's is like a really, really nice bar in Digbeth area, just at the back of the custard factory, and it just has really cool vibes. Like there was live music in there. After that we went to Baked in Brick, which is just around the corner from Birdie's actually, and it's like this really nice pizza place. Pizzas were incredible. Had some more drinks and then made our way over to the comedy club. There was 3 different acts and they literally like did it in order of funniness. So the first guy I'd actually seen before there, I saw him with Nick and I saw the exact same set, like he did the exact same stand-up routine and I felt like I remembered it. The next guy was absolutely hilarious and then the guy at the very end was just brilliant. I was crying with laughter. Me, Stacey, Rob all really enjoyed it. We were actually sat on the second row from the front, so we were like, oh shit, we're gonna get spoken to and ripped to shreds, but actually they didn't speak to us, which was kind of a shame. I was kind of hoping they did. Me and Stacey shared this 4-person picture between the two of us. I think it was like Blue Lagoon or something, and then I had myself 2 double whiskies and Diet Cokes So by the time I got back, Nick came and picked me up. By the time I got back, I was quite drunk. I was quite drunk anyway. I couldn't sleep last night at all, because you know when you're lying in bed and you literally feel like a live wire. He's actually outside. He's picking me up now, and we're going to his, and we're just going to spend the day together and have a little lazy Sunday, even though it's literally about 3 o'clock now. I'm taking round his batched, and we did have some of our batched cookie pies last night. Guys, they were so good. Seriously, I had like a speculoos and Kinder. It was so good, and Nick's got like a Nutella and something else, and mate, it's unreal. It's actually unreal. I feel very sick though. You can only eat like a quarter of them before you feel genuinely unwell. We're currently watching Avatar. I haven't seen Avatar, but Nick really wants to watch the new one. We're 57 minutes through, and there's an hour and 45 left, and I'm hooked. The graphics are stunning. I genuinely don't really know much about Avatar at all, so I'm intrigued to see where this goes. The budget for this film must have been absolutely insane.